Well, good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, and we're in promise number 178 in 1 John 2:17. But before we do that, let me just invite you to the Journey Baptist Church tonight at 6:30. It is our last Bible study on Thursday night for 2023, and I think you'll enjoy it. And so I want to encourage you to come out and join us for that. There's no live stream version of this. It's only in person, and so I want to encourage you to come out and enjoy the time with us. Like I said, it's the last one this year. Next week is our outdoor Christmas party around the fire pits, and so we won't be having a Bible study that night. We'll just be enjoying each other's company, fellowship, some party elements, finger foods, all that good stuff around the fire pits. And so it's going to be a really great time. But tonight at 6:30, I want to invite you to Bible study. Now on to promise number 178. And let me just give you the promise. The world and its passions won't last, but rest assured, those who do God's will live forever. And the things that we're investing in God's will, those are the things that last. And so think of it from that perspective. I mean, the verse we're going to be looking at in 1 John 2:17, it says that it comes right after, or at the end of the verse, I should say, coming right after the command to keep our hearts from loving the things of this world. And it even gives the three basic categories or motivations for chasing the things of this world: the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. These things are all things that motivate us to chase this world's offerings instead of what God has. And so our promise today comes after the reasons we shouldn't live for the things of this world. See, all the things of this world, the things that we think make us happy, are all going to end, and they're all going to amount to nothing eternal. They may make us feel like we're having the abundant life here, but when we get there, they won't be in play at all. And those who spend their lives promoting, advancing, and living for the things of God can rest assured in the knowledge that we will abide and live for God forever. Listen to this. Verse number 17. Here's our passage. It says this. It says, "And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of God abideth forever." He that doeth the will of God abideth forever. Remember, the evidence of being a genuine follower of God is that we obey his commandments, that we follow his will, that we live for him. That's the evidence. It doesn't give it to us. Our works don't give us eternal life, but they are the evidence that we have received eternal life, that we prioritize the Lord and we live for him. That's evidence that God has done a work in our hearts. And so the promise to us is that if we will live our lives for him, we will live with him forever. And so, listen, that's amazing. Jesus tells us that those who love God and obey him, those are the ones that are going to enjoy it all. So live for the things God promises are the evidence of an authentic faith. And we've only got a few weeks left in this year, and so we can really zero in on and focus in on Jesus. That's what we claim to be celebrating. And so as we enjoy the Christmas season, I want to encourage you, verify in yourself, verify by analyzing what you're about, what you've been about, what you've spent your entire 2023 or even more than that on. If it's dominated by your love for the Lord and your sacrificing for him, promoting his kingdom, living for his kingdom, really just supporting his kingdom, well, then you can rest assured that you're going to live forever with God. But if you look back over it and you see that really God has been either second, third, or fourth, or fifth place, then there's a strong possibility that either you are walking in disobedience to the Lord, or maybe the evidence isn't there because the heart has never been affected. And so I want to encourage you, walk with God. Choose the things of God. This will help you. And the cool thing about this is that when we start to see the product flow from a life that's lived for him, we can tell there's a huge difference in our joy, in our rejoicing, in our peace, because we're living in the presence of God. So I want to encourage you with that. Hope that helps. Have a wonderful day. And if for some reason you tune out for the rest of the season, Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year.